Good morning and welcome to another free trading tip from Learn Futures Trading. Let's take a look at a 1-minute chart on the S&P 500 for January 19th, 2012. This morning there have been a number of divergences and the internals are questionable to say the least. Let's take a look at what's happened on the advanced decline line, the New York Stock Exchange advancing issues. As we can see, we've ground higher all morning and we are currently at about positive 1200. Anything over 1000 is generally considered a bullish sign. So definitely bullish on the ADD. Now let's take a look at the market. 1-minute chart of the S&Ps. No one would argue that that is a definite uptrend. This is the 20-period moving average right here that you see in the maroon, and it's an 18-period average that you see in the gray line. So we can definitely see we have an uptrend in the market and an uptrend in the ADD. Now let's take a look at the ticks, so the New York Stock Exchange ticks. Again, positive 500, anything above that is generally a bullish sign. Anything below negative 500 is generally a bearish sign. Anything between those two numbers is chop. So let's see what happens. As we take a look, we're currently at about 378, so almost 400. We have definitely been between 0 and positive 500 all morning. Just to summarize, we have a bullish market, we have bullish advanced decline line, and we have a choppy tick. Now, one observation for today is what do we do at the highs? So let's take a look when the S&P was making new highs and what were happening to the ticks. Let's take a look right into R1, into resistance. So right here, what was happening when we made that high and we pushed higher to try and make a new high of the day? The ticks never got above positive 500. That's kind of questionable. Now let's take a look at the next instance. Same thing happened. We tried to push higher into this resistance, and the ticks couldn't get above probably about 550 or 600. Now generally, what we want to see is when we see the market having a strong push up through resistance, we want to see the ticks follow suit. And we would have liked to see positive 1000 on some of these, and that would mean that number one, the market had momentum, and number two, there was going to be follow through in the move. The perfect move would have been to see on this push right here positive 1000, then the next time we pushed up to see positive 1000 again. Now generally the second time you reach positive 1000, that indicates that this trend here in the market is going to continue and that definitely either the bulls or the bears are in charge. In this case, it's the bulls in charge. So to recap today, we need to pay attention to the internals and the markets, and we need to pay attention to what happens to the internals when the market is reaching support and resistance levels. This has been another free trading tip for Learn Futures Trading. Please follow me on Twitter @FuturesCoach, and please like my videos and subscribe to my channel.